Tonight on this International Manatee Day, the work continues to try to save the species, as Florida, of course, is home to one of the biggest manatee populations in the world. 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Rogers shows you what biologists are doing and what you could do, too.
It's one of Florida's most beloved creatures.
They have no predators, they have no enemies. Everybody loves the manatees.
But the future of these gentle giants, commonly referred to as sea cows, is in jeopardy.
Manatees in Florida are in even more danger than they've ever been in a lifetime.
A major part of this issue is the food they rely on to live is diminishing at alarming rates across Florida. In the Bay Area, it's the same story.
Unfortunately, seagrasses in Tampa Bay are on a bit of a downward slide.
The state of seagrass, specifically in Tampa Bay, is in dire straits. Take a look at this. More than 6,000 acres of seagrass across this area has been wiped out. 4,041 acres disappeared in Old Tampa Bay alone. It's a statewide problem and a huge threat to manatee survival.
Yeah, honestly, if you live in Tampa Bay, even if you don't know it, you ought to care about seagrasses, because if there's a way that you have fun, it's probably somehow connected to seagrass.
Starvation has been one of the manatee's biggest silent killers. So far, 683 manatees have died across the state, which is significantly less than this time last year, but there's still plenty of work to be done.
Every Floridian, every visitor, every human across the globe to talk about it, to tell their story, to support the initiative, to show up, to volunteer, to be a part of making a difference, to ensuring that Florida manatees don't eventually go extinct.
But it's not all bad news. Mortality rates are down year over year, and there are renewed efforts to bring depleted seagrass back.
Look at the potential for restoring oysters to help mitigate the effects of that harmful algae bloom that keeps occurring in the summertime.
Experts say we all need to do our part to make sure manatees can survive for generations to come.
The time sitting at home saying that somebody's going to do something about it is over. It's not a spectator sport anymore. You have to be that someone.
Chris Rogers, 10 Tampa Bay.
And authorities also want you to remember that you cannot touch manatees. There have been several incidents in our area of beachgoers, bothering groups while they're mating. Manatees are protected by state and federal law. It's illegal to touch or even feed them because, Bobby, we talk about it. It changes their behavior if a human touches them. Yeah. And they're already up against so many other things.
Just slow movers, you know what I mean? They're actually kind of tough to see when you're out there boating as well.
Where, right now, obviously when it gets cold, we know where to find them. Right now, where do you find them?
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
As they said, less in that upper part of Tampa Bay, there's less food there. Yeah. And they go where there's food, so that's where you can usually find them.